Hello, beautiful souls. All right. Well, I am starting a podcast. So that is the big news. And I don't think it's going to be video, at least not starting out. It's just going to be an audio on Spotify. And I will put the link somewhere in here in case you are curious. I have a lot to say. And I don't always have a lot of time, to put myself out there. Like today I'm running around doing all kinds of errands and doctor's appointments and stuff like that. And so before my next meeting, I'm like, oh, I'll just pop on here and talk really quickly about some things that have been coming out, coming into my awareness. And I'm going to start this podcast. I'm probably going to do my first episode later today. We'll see. Got to make a deal with myself. It's funny. The first time I even did anything here on YouTube, I remember I made the video and I went to upload it and I felt sick to my stomach. So exposed. Well, that's how this feels too. Just in a different way. And a couple of my friends are pushing me, kicking and screaming to go live on TikTok. I don't know what the deal is, why I am so resistant. Although I am looking at my resistance. So, that being said, this energy is weird. Make sure you're getting enough rest, and I mean sleep. I know last night I tossed and turned, and luckily I went to bed early, so I'm doing okay. But man, our dream time is off the hook. Before you get up, really take a minute to look at what symbols, what messages, what things are coming in dream time, because I'm telling you, there's a lot. I was swimming with the whales, not last night, but the night before. I'm like, what? And I was a little concerned as I was doing it, just because of how big they are. And they were underneath me, and they were just so fast. And I was just on the top of the water, just, piddling around. Anyway. The other thing is that, I know I have a past life, a touchback kind of thing with Chinese philosophy, right? It reminds me of a time when I don't know. You just know when you know, right? So I have been going back into the Tao, going back into Tao Te Ching, going back into a lot of those, more philosophical ways. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It's funny because I've been listening to that today. And as I listen, I'm like, yep, that totally makes sense. That totally resonates. And then other things, it's like, nope. That does not resonate with me. So I'm telling you what, we are entering this time of your intuition being the most important thing. We've been here for a while, but we've been able to get by. But I have a feeling towards the end of this month. I am not really one to do predictions. Every once in a while I get a date or whatever that drops in. But we really need to be able to know how to steady ourselves and to find the peace within us. And that is the message that keeps coming in for me. I have been doing Zen type meditation. I have been doing frequency meditations, where you just turn on some frequencies and just sit there and allow your brain to float. And you can even imagine that your mind, the clouds are the thoughts as they move on by, and just keep moving them. I don't know, but it feels like something is about to happen. I sound like everybody else in the world. But if you are able to go to this place of peace within you, calm your nervous system, and then, tap into your intuition and be like, what is real here? Because I have a feeling we're going to need to know what is the truth. Even now, oh gosh, there's just so much misinformation. Like a lot of things are just being thrown out there just to stir up emotions, which is of course what we know and call louche. We are giving our power away, giving our energy away. When we get all upset in these situations. And you know what? A lot of the times it's not even real. So, careful where you're getting your news from. Careful where you're spending your time. Gossiping is no bueno. I'm telling you what. No gossiping. Notice when you're judging others. Because here's the thing. We are all on our own journey. Some people have done lesson 428 already. And maybe that's the one you're on now. Maybe you're on 132 because you flunked before. And that's something they already did. So be very careful with your judgment. It's not like a linear thing like we've been taught. Some people are ahead in certain ways and behind in others. And some people are completely not playing this game here. So, notice where your focus is going. You hold your own power until you give it away. And the other thing, the last thing I guess I'll mention again, that keeps coming in is that people can only perceive from their own current level of consciousness. And what's interesting is this means a couple different things to me. One, if I'm talking and very few people understand what I'm saying, that could mean they are just at a different level of consciousness. Doesn't mean above, below, whatever, just different. They can't perceive it because I'm speaking in a certain language that they don't understand. That's it. It would be like if I came on here et j'ai commencé de parler en français. Beaucoup de peuple ne comprend pas. That's it. Nothing more than that. What I've also noticed is as we are on this time period of being asked to really let go of our past, our attachment to our past. We take out the lessons, we take out the wisdom, we take out the jewels of our past, but we let go of the heaviness. And I know that I've been brought back a few times over the last several months into self-doubt for decisions that I've made. And here's where the consciousness thing matters. Because I cannot understand why I stayed in situations as long as I did. Because I'm a different person now. So don't judge. I'm trying not to judge myself, for staying in situations or even making decisions that I don't understand why I made those decisions then, because I'm a totally different person now. So we are being asked to offer ourselves grace and compassion, because just as I can't, somebody else might not be able to understand me, I won't even be able to fully understand my own self once I transform into a whole different level of consciousness. I might not be able to understand what was animating me at the time. What was I thinking? What was I feeling? What was the trigger? What was the motivation. I don't know. Anyway, all good stuff. But I will post my my podcast episode here, I guess. Or well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But I'll let you know where you can go find it. It'll be on Spotify. And the name is Awakening Love. Because I'm Sala Love. And I am still awakening. It is not past tense. It is in the process. I am undergoing the transformation process. So, awakening. Love you guys. Bye.